everybody, Ponkers here, and I don't really know how to start this video. This is a confusing one, but if you stay till the end, or whenever I say, just in a minute, all right, I will tell you how to find the meaning of life. Coming from me, that sounds like the worst scam you've ever heard, right? If you know me, you're like, who is this guy? How does he know shit? Like, I've already lost half the people that clicked on the video, so it doesn't even matter. We're gonna get right into it, but I'm playing Farm today. If you guys know anything about Farm, it's a very bare bones map, not a lot going on to it. And last time I played Farm, I was talking about how to achieve your dreams. And today I'm playing Farm, talking about how to find the meaning of life. So I guess Farm is now a representation of my philosophical videos from here on out. As Transit represents hatred, Farm represents philosophy and deeper meaning videos, you could say. So today I have just about as deep as they can get, the meaning of life. And this is like some age-long question that people try to figure out, but really it's like, I'm gonna be honest, it's not as complicated as it seems. Because if you try and find an objective meaning to life that's not specific to like you're never gonna find it. There's not like one goal for all of humanity, I guess. I mean, if you want to be like really nature centered, you could say, you know, reproduce and thrive, but like that's like it's like animals, you know. It's a barbaric way of describing the meaning of life, I guess. But I'm gonna go on a more personal level for you, for the people out there, for you watching this video. I'm gonna tell you why you should live your life and how you figure out your meaning of life. Because I know mine, I've found mine, and the way I found this is I've gotten into philosophy within the past like half a year or so, when I was going through a very, very, very rough time in my life, in the fall and winter arc. I got into philosophy because I was dipping back into the state where it's like it really just hurts to wake up every day. It's like, why do I do this? Everything is agonizing. I can't stand going outside without feeling anxious or resentment towards almost everything. And I'm not sure if all of you have been in that position before, where you just wake up and you're like, I just don't want to do anything today. You're just in that depression, that deep rooted, deep sadness. I've had it a few times, but I've found a way to kind of get over that barrier for the most part every time that I've gone through it. Every time, a little quote I'm gonna throw out there for all of you is I just found it on the internet. It was just some random quote. It's so simple. It is so simple, but it means so much. I think I already said it. It's if you're wondering if you're gonna make it through this rough time, you just say you'll make it, because you always do. And if you think about it, it's true. You're still here, right? You're alive, so you've always made it through every single hardship in your life up until this moment. Why is this hardship any different than anything else in your life? I went on a lot of long walks by myself, just thinking, you know, just by myself. I like to go at night because I kind of live out in the middle of nowhere, so I could just like walk around on like dirt roads and stuff, and it's not like scary or anything. But I go on a lot of night walks, and on these night walks I think a lot. I think a lot about my life and everything going on. It's like a little meditation checkup, I guess you could say. I developed a very specific question throughout these walks that I took, and every day just thinking about like, why should I keep going? And I thought and read and, you know, watched stuff. I did everything, hours, days, weeks of trying to figure out like something about philosophy that would really stick to me, I guess. Just a reason to keep going. And I boiled it down to one question, really. And I'll get to that one question in a minute. But first I want to preface it by talking about the word temporary. Because I don't think the word temporary is very understated in philosophy. I think it's temporary. Everything in existence is temporary. Everything you know, everything you don't know, Literally nothing is permanent, nothing lasts truly forever. Right? It's a weird thing to think about, right? Because you're like, oh, this aspect of my life is going to stay the same. I'm like a human, right? This person that I married, we're going to be together forever. No, one of you's going to die, and then the other one's going to die. Like, you're not always going to be here. You're going to die. Your pet, your dog, Hank, that's on its last leg. Yeah, he's going to die pretty soon. I know it's a big surprise. Just like, think about this. Like, nothing in your life is truly permanent. Everything's temporary. And when I realized this, there's another quote. I also don't remember where I get these from. I'm honestly just talking out of my ass at this point. Okay, you're just gonna have to stick with me on this. Is in 246 years, it won't matter. That applies to everything. Like, every problem in your life, in 246 years, it will not matter to you. It may matter to your great grandchildren, but not you. In 246 years, your name's going to be forgotten. Everything in your life's going to be forgotten. That weird, awkward situation that keeps you up at night where you like tried to handshake someone and you fist bump and you do one of these, that kind of memory that sticks in your head. It's like, I want to kill myself for that. Yeah, no, that in 246 years, that will not matter. I know, crazy to think about, right? Mind blowing, right? And thinking, like, having this thought process, going through a lot of the things that I thought meant so much to me, it really separated myself from these wants, these needs, these ambitions, goals, ideas, these things that I've lost, the things that I've gained. It's you can sometimes just get wrapped up in that of what you lost, what you once had, what you wish is forever, what is forever. Nothing's forever, and it's gonna be okay, type of thing. Life is not an objective. I don't think there's an objective truth when it comes to the meaning of life. I think it is a very subjective question. It is what you want to do with your life. Not everybody wants to do the same thing, obviously. I don't know. I'm getting way off topic. I apologize. I've already lost 99.9% of the viewers. For the one person that's still watching the video at this point, I will describe to you how to find your meaning of life. The question for the meaning of life, here it is, but why you've been watching the video, all right? When you are on your deathbed and you are in your last waking moments, think back to the life that you've lived and what in your life that you've accomplished at this point would make you smile and say, I did it, and that I can die happy. What would truly make you say it was worth it? Your answer to that question is the meaning of your life. And there you go. There you have it. That's it. That is the meaning of life. Let's say you want to have a huge family, have $1 billion. There you go. What is the meaning of life? Somebody asked you. The meaning to my life is I want to have a huge family and have $1 billion. And those are the two things that you want to work towards. If that is just an example, whatever. That is it. Something that profoundly stuck out to me, and I've told some of my friends this when they asked me. There was one night where I straight up just asked a couple of my friends what they think the meaning of life is. And they gave all of their own varying answers. And I added that into the question I just gave you. That is a culmination of hundreds of hours of me thinking about this and asking people and researching, I guess, whatever. It's a lot of effort gone into that one question. It doesn't seem like a lot, right? But if you really stop and think about it, that is the meaning of life. And your dream, your answer to the question might change as you get older. Like, I'm sure if I asked you this when you were 6 years old, you'd be like, I want to go to Jupiter and I want to make a chocolate factory and eat all of the chocolates because I love the chocolates. And it's like, okay, but fast forward 20 years later, you're 26. I ask you the same question. It's going to be a little bit of a different answer, I would hope. I don't know. If you want to go to Jupiter and start a chocolate factory, that, you do you. I'm not here to stop you. I'd say just know that it's going to change, and that's okay. But whatever your answer is, it should be a clear vision as to what you want to do before you. It's essentially, I just told you what a bucket list is, right? Like I just created a bucket list. There you go. Yeah. Well, what's on your bucket list? And be honest about it. Like that's really the meaning of life, I guess, to like sum it down a lot. But some people believe in nihilism, however you want to pronounce it. I don't know. And I think that's really boring and very mid. If you are a nihilist, you're mid and boring. Because nihilism is just like you don't believe anything has any meaning and everything is suffering. Life is suffering and painful and it's all agony. It's like, brother, like, why would you want to live that way? I agree with some parts of it where it's like nothing necessarily matters as much as you think it does, which, yes, things don't really matter as much as you think they do. However, if you want to live a happy and fulfilling life, if you want to live your life to the fullest, then why would you think that way? That's like, yeah, I guess I'll just kill myself, There you go. There's the meaning of life. Kill yourself right now. Do it. This is a message. Like, no, this video is gonna get taken down because of that. That's why it's boring and mid, because we don't know if we get a second chance. I mean, depending on what religion you believe and what you think about the afterlife, who knows what happens after we die. Anything could happen, really. There's no way to really prove anything, so you might as well make what you have right now the most. Make the most of what you have right now. Live in the moment, Live in the moment. That's pretty much the end of the video. I'm sure none of you want to hear what my answer to the question is, but I'll tell you. If you want to click off the video now, you may do so. However, music recommendation is at the end, so if you want to stay for something that's half interesting and important, stay for that. But my answer to the question, just to give an example, is if I was on my deathbed and I wanted to look back on my life and say I did it and die happy, I would want to have become financially free at a relatively young age, to the point where I can spend as much, if not most, if not all of my time alive, spend that bonding with the people I love and care about. That is how I want to organize my life. I want to put it in a way where I'm not flooded in work, where I'm not flooded in having to like manage my time between making money and spending time with people. I want to organize my life in a way where I'm spending all of my time with people that I love and care about. And I guess secondary, that's like the main mission statement, if you will. I do want to have a family, obviously. I want to have a family. I want to like watch my kids grow up, spend time with them, as much time with them as possible. And also, I want to be able to travel the world, see what I want to see in the world. I don't really care to see everything. I don't really care that much. There's parts of the world I could live without, but I want to see what I want to see. I want to have the opportunity to do what I want to do with my life. Live life the way I want to, and not be shackled to a position where I'm unable to do everything I want to do. Very long, extended version. To put it down in crayon kindergartner terms, I want to make a lot of money, enough to where I don't have to work. I want to have a big house on a body of water. I didn't mention that. I want to have a big house on a body of water. I love water. And have a big family and spend time with that family. There you go. That's my answer. I could have gone into a lot more detail, but there's not like half of you are watching right now, so I don't really care. So this is honestly just for, like, if not any viewers, I'm just gonna look back in the future and say, you know what, younger me, I did it. I followed those dreams and I'm where I want to be. High five, future me. Fuck yeah. I encourage you guys to make a video like this too if you want. It's kind of a cool, like make a little time capsule for yourself. Be like, hey, future you, future me, future I, future we, you, future me, past, present me, past from you. You better be doing good. Here's all the things that you better have. If you don't, well, I'm gonna go over there and give you a knuckle sandwich in my time machine. All right? That's what you gotta do. That's honestly it. Honestly it. I'm not lying. Trust. I say honestly way too much, so I gotta start correcting myself. But anyways, music recommendation of the day. Music recommendation of the day. It's gonna go to Pursuit of Happiness by Kid Cudi. I'm sure you all know this song. It's a great song. It's just a good song. Like, I don't know anybody who hates this song. And if you do, then you're just a certified hater. And I don't know what to tell you. I love being a hater as much as the next guy, if not more than. But this is just a good ass song. And it makes me think about pursuing happiness. And it's pretty relatable in a couple of ways. Not all, but in a couple of ways. And you can apply it to your own life very easily. It's just a really good song. So go check it out, please. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you stayed for at least 30 seconds. And yeah, make sure you're living life the way you want to, as I always say. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.